right, hey y'all, me again. I know I don't post a lot on YouTube just yet. I have a ton of videos, like hundreds. I just have not reviewed them to rename them and upload them. And I really wanted to upload them in order, kind of. Just, that was what I was doing when I was handling that. But there's been lots and lots of changes over here. Oh my God. I don't even know. Where's the little hole? It's right there. Okay. Lots of things going on my end. And so I'm going to share a little bit of that with you and try to keep it short. Of course, I say that all the time. And say hello to London. Hello. Yes. So, if you don't know, and a lot of you may not know because you're just scrolling through, I care for about 30 cats. There's probably more, give or take. It's changed. The last I checked, it's generally 27 cats under my care all the time. The other ones are strays or my neighbors, which is where most of the little ones came from. Actually, most of all of them came from my neighbors that is neglectful and never fixes their cats. And because of my own medical issues, I have not gotten the last few since it's summertime. I haven't gotten to fix them, take them in on, because of my medical issues and stuff like that. Plus it's really hot and I didn't have anywhere to take them to keep them overnight. I'm sorry, every time I start recording. With that said, there are also a couple of other strays that do come by that one I'm fairly certain has feline viral rhinitis as well as the same thing these kitties have. But I'm starting to think that not all of the cats have that problem. They may just simply have lungworms. That's been something I've been kind of considering or thinking maybe going on for the last a month or so, but it's said to be not very common. Sorry, I'm gonna get away from that background. That's awful. We're still in construction on the house, and we've been in construction for 3 years, and finances keep us from moving forward. I started a business that was doing fairly well, and crashed and burned. I'm so sorry. Crashed and burned, basically, because I wasn't getting new customers coming in, and I love my regulars, but I needed new customers coming in, and by that time, there's only so much you can purchase, I guess. But I wasn't consistent on social media because of my health issues. That being said, it's taken me a year to finally get a new MRI. The short version of it, I've had back issues, herniated discs and stuff like that since 2013 when I had a major car accident, totaled my car, and I managed it with fitness. And since COVID, I've put on weight, and there's been, trying to run 2 businesses at home and stuff like that. Before these kids came around, oh my God, I've not been yawning, sorry. So it became really difficult for me to work out because I no longer live by myself and my times are off and whatever, just lots of things going on. And then last year around August, I guess my body had it, and the pinched nerve was so bad going down my leg, not sciatic, this was something else, that I literally, and I have high pain tolerance, I couldn't walk for about a month or so, and it took a long time. I mean, I walked better once I had gabapentin. It took a long time for my doctor to clear it. It was a whole clusterfuck. And now it's a new doctor. Oh my God. A new doctor. And literally a year later, I finally get an MRI, and it's better than it was because I had more herniated discs before. As in, I only have one, but it's still a severe herniation. And I have a slipped vertebrae, and some other things going on that might mean a mass in my spine. Not certain. It's possible. And then possibly an infection in my bone marrow. Don't know how that's happened. From what I've heard, it just happens from degeneration of your bones, and it can be easily treated, that part, but it's causing the herniation, and the shift in my vertebrae is causing the complete loss of feeling in my left leg beneath, or most of it, beneath my knee. And so if I have my gabapentin, it's a nerve pill, it helps, but there are times that I try to explain it like, you ever think of like a doll, an old-timey doll that's been patched together? That's what it feels like. There's this patch, and on the edges of the patch where it was sewn, that's where it hurts when I'm on my nerve pill. And when I'm not, it's everywhere. It's like this millions of tiny needles, and it hurts to touch. So wearing shoes, walking sometimes, even scooting the cats over, because I use my left side all the time. I'm right-handed, but I use everything on my left. That's just, for the most part. This is my right hand, though. It's getting tired because I'm out of shape. Anyway, with that said, this is why I haven't been working, especially for a year. I have been trying to find employment, and it just hasn't happened for whatever reason. And I haven't even shared my medical issues. Some would say it's a blessing, like life is trying to tell me to take care of myself, or that I'm supposed to be here for the kitties. That may be the case. I don't know. I keep showing that this house is from the 70s, or it's really old. So that's from smoking. I ripped off the wallpaper, and I was thinking we were going to take care of it right after that, and we did not. So we get to look at it. So with that said, there are times where I'm in excruciating pain. I've had to, over the past year, I've had to go to the ER, and I'm not one to really complain, but I've had to deal with pain. I can't even tell you. So it's kind of limited me, and I do try to stay as active as possible. Walking around is better for you, but it can really be difficult to walk around sometimes even. Sitting's easier, but sitting can cause problems. I mean, it's a whole thing. With that said, the cats keep me fairly busy and doing stuff. Hey, Lumen! I didn't see you there. So, if you've followed anything on Instagram, and I've been delayed on my updates over there, I've been treating them, and I mean, we're going through the 4th round of treatment for, I don't think I can do this with my left hand without covering the thing. Anyway. Hey, you want to say hello? Oof, shaky hand. Hello, Lumi. Lumen. Lumen. She just ate. They all just ate. Yeah. You want me to go away? Who has a booger? Let me get it. There you go. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Anyway, with that said, oh my God, more puke. So this is what I've been dealing with. I don't know if you see there's ickiness, more so than ever. Here's the thing, we're going through like our 4th round. This is what's going on. This is how it started. I'm absolutely certain this is not feline viral rhinitis. This right here, y'all, is lungworms. How do I know that? It's officially confirmed now. This is the 3rd case of finding worms in their puke recently. I did find somebody, I don't know who it was, got sick. It was probably May or June. And that's when we started them on doxycycline and some of them an antibiotic as well, because they had the green gunk. Green gunk usually is attached. It is, oh my God, it represents a viral infection. And so I've handled the green gunk with antibiotics and doxycycline, and but some of these kiddos have not gotten better. They stopped the sneezing, but they still have that wet cough. They're not clearing. They're having problems breathing, and they're all the kitties that like to hunt. And when I mean hunt, I mean they literally hunt outside. They eat cicadas, June bugs, and they seem really sad when they can't hunt. So I can't keep them from hunting. The last time I took Pine in, my new vet and I had decided that we needed to get Revolution for them all and use the extra large dog one, and then I would take it back to the vet and they would put it in a container for me so that I could separate it and give it to all of the kitties, which is great. I believe my math, considering their weight, I believe my math says one package, which is 3 of them, will medicate all the kitties for 2 months. 2 months. And it's $200. Now, if I didn't tell you that my business is struggling, and I don't have money. My bank account was closed. My credit cards were closed. I had exceptional credit before. That's all I mean. I'm not saying all that. And I really am actively trying to find work that will work with me, because I'm down for about a month and a half. And all I needed was a new MRI, and now I need to schedule with the neurosurgeon. They were closed today. I didn't get to do that. To figure out what it is that I need to do, because I try to push myself to stand longer. It's better for me to stand up straight. I need to get back being active, doing workouts and stuff, which is better for me. But again, I don't think anybody's going to hire me. I'm reluctant to apply, but I do. I've been trying to apply for remote work. And again, a lot of things. I'm a counselor. That's where my licensure is. And I've been doing for almost 14 years. And I have a history of service industry, bartending, management, administrative assistant, executive administrative assistant, but it's been a long time, and that doesn't mean I can't do it. But most places outside of counseling don't want to hire you because you haven't been there in a while, you haven't done it in a while, and you're overqualified. So I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And I'm such an honest person. I don't feel good about lying about it. So there's that. So yeah, when I post things about money on here, it is not for me. That's why I share my struggles. I'm not asking for donations for me. I will survive. I will survive somehow. That's on me. That's my fault. I have plans on applying for help. I had help over the last year, but I lost it because I had another episode with all this stuff going on around the time I needed to renew, and I lost it. So Jason's been trying to hold down the fort, but it's just a lot. With that said, $200 may not seem like a lot to y'all, but it's a lot. We're running low on food as well, and they've been extra hungry, I'm assuming, because worms. I don't know, but lately that's the deal. Plus, it's been like literally 104 degrees outside, and with the humidity being so bad, the index is 117, and there are cats that refuse to come inside. So I try to spend a lot of time we have a mister out there. We're doing whatever we can. I've been dosing them with doxycycline again lately, and it's just not working. I don't think that's the problem at all. I know for a fact now it is lungworms, and how you treat it, flea treatment. They do have Panicure, I think that's what it's called. But the quickest and easiest way to handle it and deal with it is get them on a flea treatment that also addresses lungworms, and selamectin is one of those. So I need your help to help me with these kiddos. They are the most prone because they are young. They're most prone to get it because they're young. I'm assuming because young kitties are active and want to hunt a lot. And I can't keep them from doing that. They are most happiest. There's hardly any bugs in my house, I'll tell you that. But if there is one, they're going to find it and they all play with it. So I don't know who is actually eating them, but it would be better for them to have it anyway. We haven't really had an infection of fleas lately, but I know that there are fleas around. So that is a definite. But I really do need to dose them. And like I said, 2 months to cover all of the cats is $200, around $200. So every 2 months, it's another $200. And I don't have it. Any money that comes in right now really needs to go, any money on my end needs to go to paying on my cell phone bill. It's about to be turned off. My cell phone is, and then I need to pay on my health insurance. It's 2 months behind, and I don't even have that. If you like crystals, please go to my shop. It's mothernaturesmedicine.shop, and snag you some crystals. If you, I have discounts I do usually all the time. I don't know which one I still have running right now, but yeah, so if you want to know about discounts and stuff like that, just go, you can jump on my Instagram, which if you go to my Instagram for this Pipers.Cat.Sanctuary, I think it might be in there. I might have taken it off. I don't remember. But anyway, so it's Mother Nature's Medicine. On Instagram, it's mother.natures.medicine. But yeah, so that's the update. We really need help with food and flea treatment right now. I did read something about the Demetrius Earth. I can't say it. I don't know. It looks easy, but I haven't slowed down to read it. I do have a bunch of that I tried to use for fleas. It did not work. Apparently you can mix it if you're using it for 90 days and it will kill the lungworms. But giving this to the cats for 90 days for every cat, mixing it up because you don't put it in food, that's going to be a lot. I'm going to start on it tonight. But yeah, that's a lot on me. And I could say not working has been a blessing because I've helped them, but we've also lost Fiona, and so I have to do something on my end. And until I can get all that in order, because the healthcare system and everything else is like fucking slow, I need your help. They need your help. I can't take them to, and I wouldn't take them to a shelter or anywhere else like that because their stress levels could be higher. They are more prone to getting sick again. Plus, that's exhausting their resources. When we have the capabilities and we have been caring for them here, we just need a little help. It makes more sense for them to be together because they're all bonded and kind of go from there. So all I ask is to help support us while I'm finally getting some kind of ball rolling. And yeah, so that's the new update. Lungworms is pretty bad, but it can be treated. But if not treated fairly quickly, it can cause long-term problems with their breathing. And I have a few that I'm really concerned about, like Reese. So if you could help any little bit would be helpful. There's the links below, and yeah, links below in the video and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful day, and that's it. Okay, bye.